like we coordinated.
Really? How's that?
I don't know. We're both wearing black. Is that a stretch?
I'm not saying a lot in common here.
Well, sneakers,
Maybe
jeans.
a couple curls.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in MLS, presented by Target, alongside my best guy, Calen Carr. Looking good, bro.
Thank you very much.
Nice t-shirt.
Shout out to Creval brand. Check it out.
Yep. Philadelphia Union.
Philly.
Back-to-back wins.
Back to back. Let's go, Philly.
Feels good. Feels good for them.
I love it. I feel like I'm on the squad.
I know. Calen, we're 12 weeks in. Week 13 starting now. It's crazy, right?
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so let's get to our twin takeaways.
Let's get right to it, Susannah.
I'm gonna let you go first,
Well,
because that's what I do.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing all black today. East Coaster now, straight
Oh,
up. New York
man.
City. And the story of the week was New York City. Both New York City teams, actually. NYCFC on David Villa Day, no less. They're making graffiti about this guy all over the city.
He's a legend.
I mean, that's how you know you
He's
made
a
it
New York
in
City legend. It's like Babe Ruth and David Villa.
When are we getting our, I don't want it to be selfish. When are we getting our graffiti?
Maybe we've got a few more years under our belt.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Week 13, maybe.
We'll get there.
And, you know, what a way to do it against Colorado at home. A game you'd expect them to win, but for David Villa to get 2 on his day, very special. And then probably the bigger result was Red Bull New York going down to Atlanta 3-1. BWP leading the league, I believe, tied for most goals in MLS, 8 now on the season. Doing with his head this time.
What he
Can
does.
hurt you in every single way. And I also got to say, Jesse Marsch deserves a lot of credit for all the talk about Patrick Vieira, and all these global teams interested in him. Arsenal needs who's coming after him, and then Tata Martino with the big profile, the big name. It's been Jesse Marsch who's been the manager to get big wins in both of these matches. So Red Bull New York, probably the hottest team in the East right now.
Good to be a New York soccer fan right now.
It is a good time.
Feels good. You know who else is having fun right now?
Who's that?
Portland Timbers fans.
Ooh.
You guys, Portland Timbers. They have now won 5 games in a row after a 2-1 win over LAFC. 5 wins in a row is a club record, by the way. They are unbeaten at home. This game against LAFC, too, was really fun. It was super, super dynamic. We saw Christian Paredes get his first goal. Armenteros with the game winner, and it was a rocket, man. And style points for the celebration. He goes up and celebrates with the Timbers Army. You feel like this team is just kind of rolling, like they've hit their stride after they started out pretty slow. I think that they have now played their way into the conversation with Kansas City, LAFC, who they just beat. I mean, this is a team to watch in the West, Calen.
I agree.
Yeah?
You know what else they have in common?
What?
Gio Savarese.
Gio Savarese.
New York City manager as well.
That's right.
Came from the Cosmos.
Yeah. See, it all comes back. It all comes back to the Big Apple. That was good.
Thank you.
Circular conversation. Okay, so we got a really great comment last week in the comments section.
When do we not get great?
I know, you guys are so good. Thank you so much. Honestly, it really does help us. We love hearing from you. So this is from YHC Tower. He said, who are some of the under-the-radar players you think should make the All-Star game? And I was like, oh, maybe it's a little early. And then I'm thinking, no, it's actually not. Like, we're only just over 2 months away from the All-Star game, so I think it's perfectly fine to start having this conversation. And I like the under-the-radar aspect.
I think I remember in 2012, I had like a couple goals earlier in the year, and I was like, maybe, if you think about it. That didn't happen.
For like a second.
But yeah, you get a little hot, and you're like,
you know what? Ooh. You're an all-star in my book.
Thank you so much.
I would give you my vote.
I've been to a bunch of all-star games.
I'd give you my vote.
Career.
Did you vote, by the way?
What?
We were able to vote, you know.
Really?
Yeah, you had to get those in.
Send me the
Oh,
link.
man. It might be too late, bro.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, we're going to vote on our show today.
We are. Okay, so who are 2 under-the-radar players for you?
Well, it kind of depends what under the radar is. But I think Laurent Simon would be a name that comes to mind.
Okay.
I don't know how under the radar you can be when you make the Belgian World Cup team. He's on the preliminary roster.
He's solid.
But yeah, I mean, that shows you the type of respect that he has abroad. But domestically, he's been really the rock in that back line, alongside Walker Zimmerman, your BTW bestie. Check that out if you guys haven't seen that on our YouTube channel.
Plug, bro.
Yeah, but I think Simon's got to be a name that pops up, and then the other one is Albert Elise.
Yes, Houston.
When I think about like an all-star, the players that stand out to me in this league as far as the most dynamic, exciting players that I would want to watch play against a Juventus.
Yep.
Albert Elise is on that list, and he's converted it this year from maybe just being an exciting player to a productive one.
Yeah.
One that's getting goals, getting assists. I believe 6 goals, 5 assists so far this year. And Houston getting a valuable road win against Chicago in the Calen Cup.
The Calen Cup. If
So
you guys didn't see
congratulations.
that, was it a tweet or is it an Instagram post that they?
Both. They're giving me so much love.
They love you down in H-Town.
H-Town, yeah.
You're such a legend. Oh my gosh, I'm
Wow.
sharing the couch with a
Such
legend.
an honor,
you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you,
Listen,
Houston. And all the
basking in your
fans,
glow.
too. And also, I should say Chicago, because that was kind of a tough game for me to watch in some ways, because I was torn and I didn't really know how to feel.
Loyalties
But
are
yeah,
stretched.
I would always root for both those teams and the fans that
Yeah,
support me.
it's good. Good win for Houston.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go now. My 2 under-the-radar players that I would like to see on the All-Star roster. First, I'm going to go with the Revs' Christian Pinilla.
Wow.
Who has quietly, I feel like very under the radar, put together quite a season for the Revs. He has 4 goals, 4 assists. The Revs are sitting in 6th place right now. They're just above that playoff line. They're coming off a 1-0 loss to Columbus, but it was a hard-fought win. Abubakar scored, I think, in the 84th minute. So defensively, they were putting up a really solid front. The Revs, they're just one of these teams that consistently, for me, kind of float under the radar, but they've been playing really well. They've gotten some wins on the road this season, and I think Christian Pinilla has played outstanding. He's just a very complete attacker, and I like what he and Fagundes have been able to do this season so far. He's one to watch for.
I agree.
You like that?
I agree. I like it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, my second one. This one, I've talked about this guy quite a bit on the show.
Okay.
I've sort of touted him as my new favorite MLS player.
Wow, that's high praise.
Sporting Kansas City's Johnny Russell. I love this guy. I really, really love this guy. Kansas City coming off a 1-1 draw against Minnesota. Johnny Russell, though, had the assist on Kyrie Shelton's goal off the corner, but he's got 5 goals on the season so far, and I think he's just going to keep scoring more. He's so strong on the ball. He's just an outstanding dribbler, really good at drawing penalties. He's a beast. He's one of these guys where, like,
I just
if
love
I was
how,
getting
like, fired up.
I do. I love it.
You're like,
I love it. Well, because
"Oh,
if you were like taking some heat at a bar or something, like I'd want Johnny Russell like having my back. Like he's that guy.
I would want you to have my
Would
back
you?
at a bar.
You know I'd stand up for you. Yeah. Take him down.
Don't mess
Take
with
him
me.
down.
Me
Anyway,
too.
Johnny Russell, I think, is great. Kansas City, atop of the West right now. He's a big reason why. And yeah, I look forward to watching more of him. And speaking, this is such a good transition, you guys. I'm real proud of this.
I'm excited.
Speaking of Johnny Russell, do you know they call him the Scottish Messi?
Okay.
I heard that on Twitter.
Left-footed.
Anyway, I was down in Kansas City for a few days last week visiting their brand new training facility, which is absolutely outstanding. The Pinnacle training facility. Got a private tour from Peter Vermees, but I also had a chance to sit down with Johnny Russell and chat with him. Take a look. All right, so this is a very big day for me. I'm here with Sporting Kansas City's newest star, Johnny Russell. So Johnny, I've talked a lot about you on our show this week in MLS, and I know it's going to be a huge honor for you. But I've said that you are my new favorite player in the league. It's a big honor, right?
Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No, you've just been so much fun to watch, and so I feel like our audience, like, we want to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah.
This is your first year in the league, so this is our chance to kind of chat and get to know a little bit more about Johnny Russell. Sound good?
Sounds good.
We're doing it. So, life in Kansas City. Came over, you're living in the UK, now you're in Kansas City. What do you like best about this lovely Midwestern town?
I've not seen a great deal of the place, but what I have seen, it's been great. I'm living downtown at the minute, so that's pretty cool. It's always lively. There's nice restaurants there. I've been to a few different places, done appearances at the zoo and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. But it's, there's a lot more that I do need to get out there.
Have you had barbecue yet?
I have.
Okay.
So when I first came over, one of the guys took me, Colton took me to Jack Stack at the Plaza, because I was staying at the Plaza for a while. He took me there, but I haven't actually tried anywhere else. So I tried there, and then I haven't been.
239. I was just there.
Yeah.
So good. Got to get the burnt ends. They're the best.
yeah.
The best.
Yeah, I'd never had them before until I tried Jack Stack as well, so they were pretty good.
Because the barbecue is like, it's so not a thing in the UK. It's a very, very American style fare. Like and I feel like, so you're into it. You like it?
No, I love it. So
good man.
It's been good.
Good man. So what are the goals for you personally for 2018?
I haven't really set any personal goals or targets. I just want to, the thing for me to come here was to just enjoy myself again. And, I feel that I'm doing that. So, for the team, we want to win everything that we're involved in. As does any team. There's a lot of teams who are going to be thinking the exact same way as us. So it's up to us to continue what we're doing and make sure we're in the same position as we are now at the end of the season as well.
Love it. Johnny, continued success, my man. Thank you so much for hanging with us
appreciate
today.
It. Thank
Again,
you.
still my new favorite player
thank you.
in MLS.
Appreciate that.
Johnny Russell. Love it.
Thank you.
What a guy. That Johnny Russell.
Yeah.
The accent is a little hard to get through. I had to listen really, really closely.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
It sounds like Kansas Cityan a bit.
Totally.
A lot of the other people I've seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He fits right in there. Anyway, I love Johnny Russell. Thank you so much for chatting with me. I want to see him in that All-Star jersey, the MLS All-Star jersey.
I think he's got a good shot,
Let's make it happen.
But I'm hoping Pipa Higuain gets in.
Oh, Pipa.
Because they're playing Juventus, they're playing his brother.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Not many opportunities in life you get to play against your brother in a competitive match with the.
We're not going to put him in the under the radar category, though. We're just
fine, yeah. But if for some reason he doesn't get in, I'm looking at you, Donnie G.
Pipa.
Commissioner's pick. He didn't take
the
commish didn't take my Patrice Bernier shot last year. I was kind of hurt about that.
Oh, man.
But I'm hoping that he listens and puts in Higuain.
He might.
Yeah.
He might.
I'm gonna just add him on Twitter.
I'll mention it to him the next time I see him.
Okay.
All right.
You guys are tight.
We are.
Yeah.
Me and the commish. All right. Hey, Calen.
What's that?
See that button?
Oh yeah.
I want you to hit that button.
It's about that time.
Hit that button, buddy.
You see that?
Ooh, all right.
Okay. I feel like producer Polly has some good stuff.
Okay.
in store
Oh
for
yeah.
us today.
Here we go.
Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Wait a sec. Oh, yes! Yes, it's the slap heard round the world.
Wait,
I'm
my
kidding.
favorite part is when they go in
this
unison.
It was like a synchronized
Yeah.
swimming routine.
It is, yeah.
It's like, oh.
They go at the same time.
He really just, we talked about it a little on Match Days.
Oh. It hurt both. That's how connected they are. It hurt both of their faces.
It's just-
it hurt Zlatan's. It hurt his face.
And then he was like,
Wait. Oh, you're going down, and I'm going down too.
it was just, they're in identical positions on the ground. That was crazy, man.
I think that's called child's pose.
I think that's called, that's not downward
when
dog?
you go,
I
no,
don't do yoga.
downward dog's different.
Okay.
Child's pose is like the real
When you're in like the
one.
fetal
Yeah.
position.
Zlatan does child's pose. That's the name of this
Petrasso was in
YouTube
the fetal
video
position.
now.
Listen,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to take a slap to the back of the head from Zlatan. That had to
Well,
stay.
you know he's actually like a black belt.
Well, exactly.
He's lucky to
To
be
my
alive.
point.
To be honest, he just like put you to sleep.
Just done. Out. Anyway, straight red for him.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I think we've got another. Did you see that?
Let's see it.
What? How do you top that? What's gonna top
Is Michael
it?
Bradley gonna slap
Oh, we
somebody?
got animals on the pitch.
Oh.
Look, it's a black squirrel.
What's in the
Do
goal,
you think
right?
that's bad luck? Is a black squirrel
Big
bad luck, or
process here.
is that reserved for cats
I
only?
thought it was a skunk. That looks too big
That
to be a
is
squirrel.
not a skunk. That is a squirrel. Oh, I hope he got out okay.
I can't believe they cut to that in the match. Like producers just like.
Listen, animals do
Squirrel
well.
alert.
People love the animals. Were you ever in a game where an animal ran on the pitch? Did that ever happen?
Houston, I think it was too hot for sort of any
Yeah.
animal life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That
didn't
would've
really
been
happen.
something. Just
Yeah.
more like that really like gets in your head. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
There's a cat.
I mean,
There's
Sparky.
A squirrel.
We had Sparky the Dalmatian
Yeah.
in Chicago.
I feel like they probably would.
Did you
prevent
know
him
that
from-
Sparky the mascot actually stopped me and asked if I wanted to live with him as roommates when I was playing for the Fire?
That is.
And
I
I was
did
like,
not know that.
I was like, how crazy would that be? I'd be the first MLS player to live with a mascot.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. I mean, we were tight. We were close.
Would you try?
We're still tight.
Would you be the mascot? Would you put that mascot costume
No, but I
on?
told him I would only do it if he stayed in character.
I think you made the wise
the entire time.
choice.
That was a weird day. Shout out to Sparky.
Twim just got weird, you
Yeah,
guys.
sorry.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Oh, one other shout out, because
Yes.
I don't know if we've done
Oh.
a lot of shout outs yet. But I got to go on Copa 90 yesterday with Heath Pierce, the legend.
The legend
Heath
Heath
Pierce.
Pierce.
he of man bun greatness.
Yes.
And,
Did he rock the man bun, or was he letting it go?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
it was up there, real high. And when I walk talk football, and there's like this cool moment where we walk in slow motion together, just like vibing out to music.
It's like an episode of The Movement.
It was a dream.
Which new episode
New
coming
episode
out?
on Thursday, every Thursday for the next 4 Thursdays on YouTube, MLSsoccer.com.
Check them out, you guys. They're
Check it
really
out.
great. The first one was about the UK, and it was really, really good. I'm not just saying that.
Oh,
either.
wow.
I'm not.
I mean, she said it.
It was quality. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to get in the comments. Tell us what we should talk about. Steer the ship for us. We want to hear from you. You guys are the best. We'll see you next week after another fun week of MLS action. Thanks for
We out.
watching. Bye.